Hey everyone, welcome back to the HTML course. I'm Noah, and in the last video we installed Visual Studio Code and some important extensions to make our coding easier. Now it's time to start the real work. In this video, we'll learn about headings, paragraphs, text formatting, and adding colors in HTML. So let's get started. Let's start with the headings. Imagine you are reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The main title on the cover is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That would be your H1 heading, the biggest and the most important heading of your page. Then inside the book you have chapter titles like Chapter 1, The Riddle House. This would be your H2 headings. And inside a chapter, if there are smaller sections like Inside the Old House or Frank's Discovery, you could use H3, H4, H5 and H6 for those subheadings. So in HTML, we have 6 types of headings. H1 is the biggest, H2 is smaller than H1, H3 is smaller than H2, and so on until H6, which is the smallest. Here's an example to see them in action. H1 Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, H2 Chapter 1 The Riddle House, H3 Inside the Old House, H4 Frank's Discovery, H5 let's say some smaller details, and H6 is a tiny note. Now as we installed live preview in the last video, we're gonna use that extension to see the results. So click on this icon which says show preview, and here we go. As you can see, as the number of headings grows, it gets smaller. This is our H1, this is our H2, so on and so forth. Now if you want to see these results in browser, just click on this icon what we call hamburger and hit open in browser. And here we go. Pretty simple and easy. Using headings properly is super important because it makes your content organized and easy to read, and it helps Google understand your website better for SEO. And also when you are making website, use H1 only once for your main page title and then structure the rest like an outline to keep your website clean and professional. Now let's talk about paragraphs. Think of a paragraph as a small story block. Whenever you want to write normal text on your web page, you use the P tag. It's just like writing in your notebook. So I'm gonna take lorem text for this example because I'm not gonna type 50 words for no reason, right? So type P, then in P tag type lorem 20 and hit tab. It's gonna take 20 words, and here we go. Now let's create one more paragraph tag. So type P, then here again type lorem, this time 40 words, and hit tab. Okay, now let's format our document so that everything looks neat and clean. So right click and choose format document. Now let's see the results. Alright, see how simple it is. In HTML, paragraphs automatically have some space above and below them. This is like giving your text a little breathing room so that it doesn't look cramped on the page. Imagine reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire with no paragraph breaks at all. It would be like reading a huge wall of text, super boring and hard to follow, right? That's why using paragraphs properly makes your content easy to read, organized and clean. Now let's make our text more interesting with some formatting. Imagine you are reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire again. Sometimes certain words are written in bold, italic or even underlined to show their importance. In HTML, we have simple tags to do this. B for bold tags to make something stand out loudly, I for italic, and U for underline. Now let's try these tags in VS Code. So first let's create a paragraph tag. And now duplicate this line of code 2 times. By the way, to duplicate the line in VS Code, hit Shift Alt and down arrow key. Now let me do some changes. This is an italic word, underlined, Now let's see the results. So as you can see, it's working as we expected. Bold, italic and underlined. Remember, use underline to emphasize something, but don't overuse it because underline often look like links on websites. Now let's make our web page colorful and attractive by adding colors to our text. In HTML, you can add colors to your text using the style attribute. Now let's add a p tag again. This text is red. Now duplicate it 2 times and then change it to blue and green. Now let's add color to our text. So to add color in HTML, we use style attribute. So in the p tag, type style equals to quotations, and in between quotations type color, colon, red, and now semicolon. And same goes to the rest. Here blue, and here green. Now let's see the results. Nice. Here we are using the style attribute inside the p tag to set the color. You can use color names like red, blue, green, orange, or hex codes like hex sign, FF, and 4 times 0 for red. Now let's see. And here we go. As you can see, it works. Hex codes are like secret codes for colors in HTML. We'll learn them in detail when we start CSS. But remember, don't use too many colors randomly. Imagine Hogwarts with pink walls, neon green floors and purple ceilings. Bad, right? Always choose colors wisely to keep your design clean and easy to read. Okay, so that's it for today's video. We learned about headings to structure our pages, paragraphs to write our content clearly, text formatting to highlight important words, and adding colors to make our text look attractive. In the next video, we are going to learn about lists to organize items neatly, links to connect your pages, images to make your website visual, the picture and source tags to make your images responsive and smart. Join the full HTML playlist of this course so you can follow each video step by step and build your web development skills confidently. Also, you can access all the codes of this course from our GitHub repository. The link is in the description below. Feel free to check it out and practice along. Like this video if you found it helpful, comment any doubt below, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos.